fell soft like you, brushing against my skin, as if the world remembered your touch. In that hush of falling water, I heard the echo of your laughter, the quiet thrum of your voice hidden in each droplet. I walked beneath grey skies, not to escape the storm, but to find you in it. The world turned silver, gentle, tender, and my thoughts bloomed like roses in the rain. You were never far in weather like this. The clouds carried you, the mist whispered your name. With each step puddles mirrored your eyes, wide with wonder and wild with something I could never quite name but always loved. The scent of wet earth felt like the pages of old letters we never wrote, the ones that lived between our glances and touches, carried in silence. There was something holy in the sky's surrender, like how I surrendered to you, with trust, with awe, with no turning back. And in the stillness I realized it wasn't the rain that softened me, it was you. The storm only reminded me how easily I could be undone by kindness, how willingly I would fall again. Your voice, low and calm, lingers in memory like thunder after lightning, felt more than heard. I close my eyes and time folds. I see your hands again, calloused and worn, cradling mine as though I was breakable and sacred. You never spoke of love in words but in action, quiet, consistent, like rivers shaping stone, and oh how you shaped me. Each morning I woke to your steadiness. I found more of myself, reflected in the way you believed in who I could be. Even now, in the hush of my solitude, I reach for that part of me made better by your presence. Love didn't roar with us, it hummed, it breathed, and when it hurt we let it. When it healed we gave thanks. The sky wept on those days, not from sorrow but recognition of two people meeting and choosing each other again and again, like rain meeting earth, never tiring of the fall. With every memory that rises, your name settles deeper into my bones. I don't speak it aloud, I don't have to. There's something in the quiet that remembers you, something in the rhythm of rain that mimics your breath when sleep found us tangled and at peace. The night we first met, it had rained just like this. I remember the way your hair clung to your forehead, your smile unbothered by the downpour. We danced on broken pavement, careless of the storm, and I think maybe that was the first time I felt real joy. You told me then, let the sky cry, it's good for the soul, and my soul listened. Since then each downpour brings a strange comfort, as though the world pauses to nod at what we had. You weren't perfect, neither was I, but in our imperfections we made something beautiful. We made love not into a fairy tale but a shelter. We didn't run from storms, we invited them in, brewed tea for them, watched them leave with the sunrise. And when I'm alone and the rain falls soft again, I feel you most clearly, not in grand gestures, but in those tiny moments we let the world be ordinary and loved it anyway. You taught me that quiet doesn't mean empty, that silence can be safe, even sacred, when held between people who see each other truly. With you silence never pressed down, it lifted. I missed that most, the way we could sit, no words spoken and still feel full. We shared looks that said everything, I'm here, I see you, I choose you. In your arms I found a home not built of walls but of moments. A laugh in the morning, your hand brushing crumbs off my lip, your foot finding mine beneath the table. These are the places I return to when it rains. These are the rooms in my memory where you still live, vibrant and whole. I walk those halls often, I find you in them every time, waiting, not with longing but with welcome. There is no bitterness in our story, only the softness of what was. If anything, love grew brighter in absence. It became something I didn't need to hold, just something I could believe in, like the way flowers still bloom after the rain, unapologetic and open. Do you remember the first time I cried in front of you? I do. I remember the way you didn't try to stop the tears. You let them fall, and you stayed. That's when I knew I loved you, not because you fixed me, but because you didn't need me fixed. You saw the cracks and found beauty there. Like rain finds its way through every fracture in the sidewalk, you moved gently through my fears, never pushing, just being. And I in turn learned to love you without needing to possess you. Our love was never a cage, it was sky, infinite, open, changing, but always present. Sometimes stormy, sometimes still, but always ours. Even when we were apart I carried it with me, this quiet knowing. People asked how I smiled so easily. I never told them the truth, that your love had made a permanent place inside me, and I drew from it even when you weren't near. It wasn't about needing you, it was about having known you. about having loved and loved in return. The days feel longer now, slower without your presence, but not in pain, in reflection. I look for you not in the grand, but in the quiet. A warm cup in my hands, the way sunlight breaks through gray clouds, the sound of distant thunder rolling over hills. I've learned to live with the ache, not as loss, but as memory's embrace. You once told me that love doesn't die, it transforms. It takes new shapes, new breaths. I didn't understand then. I do now. I see you in things that grow, in laughter shared with strangers, in music I once played only for you, and in dreams, oh, in dreams. Oh, in dreams you come as clearly as the first time we met, soaking wet, smiling as if the world had no right to dampen joy. I wake up with your name on my lips, not out of grief, but gratitude. How lucky I was to love someone who made the rain feel like a blessing, who turned silence into music, who kissed me not as conquest but as communion. And if I could go back I wouldn't change a single drop. I'd take the storm again, the sunshine after, every sigh, every 5 minutes, every slow morning. I'd hold you just as tightly, I'd look into your eyes and promise nothing but presence. And when the days grew quiet, as all days do, I'd find you in the falling rain and mind you, as I mind my life, remind me my joy. As I remind myself, no, the gentle. More than enough, you were the gentle answer to questions I didn't know I was asking, and I was the echo you allowed into your sacred spaces. Together we were neither beginning nor end, we were the space in between, where rain meets soil and something unnamed grows. I still tend that garden, even now. Quietly, carefully, with love, with memory, with hope that wherever you are the sky is kind, and the rain falls soft like you.